You're listening to Soundside. I am producer Jason Megatron Burrows, and this is the Weekend Warmup. This Sunday is Mother's Day, and there is a lot going on this weekend, like a lot. So I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. Here we go. First up, let's talk baseball. The Mariners have won 9 series in a row, a feat they haven't accomplished since they did it back in 2001 when they last won the division, and they are on fire. This weekend sees them facing off against our neighbors to the north, the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, normally I skip Mariners versus Jays games because the fans who drive down from Vancouver are simply insufferable. But this weekend, we might actually drown them out, especially on Saturday when one of my favorite former Mariners, the Big Maple himself, James Paxton, is throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. The Mariners have a 3-game homestand against the Blue Jays Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, then roll into a homestand against the much-hated Yankees starting on Monday. Next up, something completely different, the U.S. Air Force Band of the Golden West. They will be up in Bellingham at Western Washington University on Friday with a master class at 5 o'clock, followed by a performance at 7:30. Then Saturday, they're taking the show to Mercer Island with a 7 p.m. performance at the Mercer Island Presbyterian Church. The Band of the Golden West's goal is to connect with the American public, leveraging the power of music to build trust, strengthen bonds, and create positive, lasting impressions. It's an admirable goal, but as a former sailor, go Navy. Also on Friday, it is the beginning of Seattle Beer Week. Over 40 different local breweries and beer shops are playing along this year, with the official kickoff party happening at Urban Family Brewing in Ballard from 4 p.m. until 8. But there are a ton of other events happening throughout the weekend and across the next week. There's yoga and pints on Saturday morning at Great Notion Brewing in Ballard, and a Mother's Day drag brunch at Stoop Brewing in Capitol Hill on Sunday. So if you're a fan of beer, this upcoming week is for you. Now, let's talk about everything else happening on Saturday. Here in the U District, you've got the 43rd annual Beat the Bridge Run. It's an 8K race where you try to get across the Montlake Bridge before they raise it, alongside a 3-mile fun run and a 1-mile walk. Festivities kick off at 6:45 in the morning at Husky Stadium, but the organization highly recommends registering early and picking up your packet on Friday. Saturday is also World Migratory Bird Day, and there are a pair of events happening out at Seward Park Audubon Center. It starts with a walk through the park looking for owls and woodpeckers early in the day, followed by a look at the science behind bird migration. If you're a birder, you already know how wonderful Seward Park is, and Saturday should be an amazing day to go get out and see some avian visitors. Next, up in Coupeville, the Penn Cove Water Festival. It's a celebration of Native American culture, bringing together canoe racing, storytelling, music, dancing, crafts, and culture. There is an entire day of events scheduled, and it's a really great opportunity to learn about the original inhabitants of the land that we live on. Also on Saturday, Pierogi Fest. It's happening from noon until 4 at the Polish Home Association up in Capitol Hill. It's around the corner from the Trader Joe's at Madison and 17th. I used to walk past that spot all the time when I lived down the street from there. And let me tell you, those pierogies are amazing. This year, they are offering your choice of meat, potato and cheese, sauerkraut and mushroom, sweet cheese, and blueberry. My advice, get at least one of each of them. Now, if looking at beautiful books is more your thing, the Seattle Art Book Fair is at Washington Hall in the Central District on Saturday and Sunday. It's a free festival that showcases independent publishers and innovative book design. The fair features local, national, and international artists, designers, and organizations with talks, activities, art installations, and over 85 exhibitors. That's both Saturday and Sunday at Washington Hall, so take your mom to see some beautiful books, or take her to see some beautiful trees. Bonsai Fest is happening at the Pacific Bonsai Museum in Federal Way, both Saturday and Sunday, with hundreds of living works of art, 4 bonsai exhibitions, bonsai making demonstrations, guided tours, games, and food trucks. Best yet, it's absolutely free. And finally, it would not be a weekend warm-up without some sort of film recommendation, so here we go. If you haven't seen Sinners yet, Go check it out. It is my favorite movie that I've seen all year so far. It's at SIF Cinema downtown until Sunday. Just maybe don't bring your mom to this one, unless she is a mom who loves blues music and family.
Somebody take me in your arms tonight.
Also at SIF Cinema Uptown, another Sif and Stitch, this time featuring Mamma Mia on Sunday at noon. You know the deal, the lights stay on so that you can socialize and work away while watching everyone's favorite throwback films. So bring your small knitting, crocheting, stitching, weaving, or doodling projects. Just don't bring any glitter or any glue guns, and don't ask, there may have been an incident. But all in all, celebrate your mom on Sunday. Pick out a nice card. Give her a huge hug. But before we go, I have one last thing, and this is for next week. It's likely going to sell out, so I want to give you the heads up now. Mopop is hosting their Never Turn Back exhibit opening party on Friday the 16th, and it is going to be awesome. It's a Soul Train revival, paying homage to the iconic television show that redefined music, dance, and fashion. The party keeps it funky and fresh. And the best part is, you get to check out the exhibit before it opens on Saturday. Never Turn Back, Echoes of African American Music, unveils the profound legacy of gospel, blues, jazz, and soul artists who shaped the soundscape of American culture and used their music as instruments of resistance, identity, and representation. The party starts at 7:30 next Friday, the 16th, and it looks like it's going to be a blast. All right, that is it for now. This was a long weekend warm-up. As usual, we are going to have links to all of these events at KUOW.org/Soundside. If you would like to suggest an event for future installments of this segment, please shoot me an email, soundside@KUOW.org. And thank you for listening to Soundside. I'm Jason Megatron Burrows, and that's what you could be doing this weekend.
And hey, this show is only possible because listeners support us. If you are able to give right now, check out the show notes for a link to donate. And don't forget, you can listen live on KUOW 94.9 FM Seattle at noon and 8 p.m., Monday through Thursday, or anytime online at KUOW.org.